do alligators show thoroughness? First, high or low? From the laying of the eggs, the mother alligator finds a good place for their nest. Too high will mean it will be far from the water where food was gathered. They build their nests 10 to 20 feet away from the water. Without a measuring stick, they are able to find out how far it should be. But this will mean that the mother will not be able to protect the eggs for long periods of time. But too low, the nest might be washed away when there is a flood. It's all about the details. Second, big or small? The alligator then decides the size of area where they can build their nest. Too big might make it more noticeable to enemies who might want to eat the eggs. But too small, there might not be enough space to build their nest with. It should not be too high or low, not too big or small. It's all about the details. Third, hot or cold? To build a nest, the mother alligator then gathers leaves and dead plants like compost all around. After putting it all together, it makes a hole where she can lay up to 50 eggs. The materials used for the nest will rot and decompose, creating warmth that is needed by the eggs. Alligators cannot heat their eggs because they are cold-blooded, not like birds. Then she covers up the nest with more dead plants. The nest should not be too hot and not too cold. It's all about the details. Fourth, wet or dry? Moisture helps the nest rot, but in hot weather, the nest might dry up. The mother alligator goes back and forth, making sure that the nest is kept wet, but not flooded. Not too wet and not too dry. It's all about the details. Fifth, early or late? The mother alligator then waits for the eggs to hatch. It calls on the baby alligators by grunting to ask if they are ready. The baby alligators, called hatchlings, answers her and calls out when they are ready to come out. It's like a barking sound. The alligator then digs them up and brings all of them to the edge of the water. The mother cannot dig up the nest until the hatchlings are ready. Not too early and not too late. It's all about the details. In time, when it is once again time to lay eggs, alligators need to once again check all the details and checks them one by one. Not too high, nor too low. Not too big, nor too small. Not too hot, nor too cold. Not too wet, nor dry, and not too early, nor late. They have to be thorough until the job is done. It's the way of an alligator. Few people know that the alligators follow a thorough plan when raising their young. A life full of details like yours and mine. Let us all be thorough. What does the Bible say about thoroughness? In Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10, in New Living Translation version, it says, "Whatever you do, do well. For when you go to the grave, there will be no work or planning or knowledge or wisdom. Whatever you do, do well. Be thorough.